CCX Sports presents coverage of the Section 5-3A Girls Soccer Championship. Tonight it's the Mounds Mustangs, the number 2 seed, coming to Maple Grove to take on the top-seeded Maple Grove Crimson. John Jacobson with you for tonight's telecast. Mounds coming in 14-2-2 on the season. Maple Grove 13-2-2 on the year. First meeting between these two teams since the 2015 section final, won by Mounds View. That was the Mustangs' most recent state tournament appearance. Maple Grove, really still the defending state champions. There was no state tournament, of course, in 2020, and the Crimson won it in 2019, the third of their 3 consecutive state tournament appearances when they won Class AA. Minnesota's gone to 3 classes in girls soccer this year and boys soccer, and so this is the section championship for 5-3A in 2021. Mounds View boys are playing at the same time. They are taking on Park Center for the Section 5-3A championship. Mounds View in white and the Crimson in their home maroon, and we are underway. Starters for tonight's game, starting with Mounds View. They get an early shot that goes just wide of the Maple Grove net. Lauren McAlpine, the outstanding All-State goalkeeper, is in net for the Mustangs. Their defenders are Ella Herbert, Olivia Getty, Amelia Gregory, and Claire Redlinger. Midfielders Emily Johnson, Lauren Ballinger, Charlotte Dybert, and Ava, and their forwards are Ava Westland, Grace Freemuth, and Ava Thomas. We'll get a throw in here for Mounds View. Starters for Maple Grove, it's Ingrid Kotzman in goal, Bree Sullivan, Maddie Raymond, Kendall Quall, and Caitlin Culberer are the defenders. The midfielders, Avery Toms, Helene Gates, and Franny Gostansky. And the forwards, Sarah Nisler, Quinn Omar, and Britt Lund. We'll get a throw in here for Maple Grove as we're just over a minute into play here in the first half. Mounds View trying to clear. They do get it back out to midfield. We'll get a foul on Maple Grove and a a free kick for Mounds View here. They drive it deep toward the front of the Crimson net, cleared back out toward midfield. And Maple Grove in control. Short pass from Avery Toms, then gets picked off by the Mustangs. Maple Grove getting it back. Ball to the left side to Nisler. Playing it back for Tom. She'll drive it down the right side, trying to get it to Britt Lund, number 2 there. Jean Lund has it. Drives a shot on net. And a save made by McAlpine. An early scoring chance for Maple Grove. McAlpine right there, though, and able to drive the goal kick out across midfield. Mounds View trying to get back on offense quickly, but Maple Grove recovers. They have possession. Short pass going from Helene Gates to Franny Gostansky. Gates had a foot on it, and then Mounds View able to take it away. And they'll play it from the back end. Mounds View an outstanding, well, both of these teams really, but Mounds View an outstanding defensive team. Allowed just 6 goals all season long. Maple Grove's allowed 10 in their matches. Mounds View has played one more match on the season. They have really been outstanding here on defense all year, especially late in the year, allowing a couple of goals to Spring Lake Park, but it's been mostly shutouts since early to mid-September for the Mustangs. Runner-up this season in the Suburban East Conference. Maple Grove runner-up in the Northwest Suburban Conference. Now trying to free Lund. Pass comes out front to Toms. Chips a shot, and just high and over the net. Pretty good scoring chance there for Maple Grove, and a good pass from Britt Lund to Avery Toms, and just over the Mounds View net and out of play. Ball put back into play. Olivia Getty, who's another outstanding player for Mounds View. All-state player and a captain, got that free kick away. She's number 24 in white. Maple Grove trying to get back on the attack again. Mounds View. And this is going to be a possession for Maple Grove. They'll get a throw in deep. Bree Sullivan on the throw-in. Ball intercepted, shot toward the net, there it goes wide. And another goal kick coming for Mounds View. Ball played out toward midfield here. And for Mounds View, a race to the ball, won by Maple Grove. Maddie Raymond getting there a step ahead of Ava Thomas. Now up the middle of the field goes Kendall Quall. Toms will drive it across midfield, knocked down there by Getty of Mounds View. Cross midfield. Quall a short pass, back into the middle of the field to Raymond. And ball intercepted here by Mounds View. And then cleared away by Toms right in front of Thomas of the Mustangs. And Mounds View gives it up. Maple Grove had the ball a little bit too far out in front of them, and Amelia Gregory able to drive it out for the Mustangs. Back to midfield, chipped ahead by Emily Johnson of Mounds View. Toward the sideline, and a cleared up field is Culver. Tripped up was Nistler, and that brings a whistle and first foul on Mounds View, and a free kick for Maple Grove. Played 6 minutes here in the first half, no score. Mounds View, Maple Grove on CCX. State tournament begins across the metro area next Tuesday. Coaches from the 8 sections in each class will seed for the state tourney on Saturday morning. And the quarterfinals Tuesday through Thursday at several sites throughout the metro. That through ball just picked off. That was a chance. It would have been a chance for Quinn Omar, and a good defensive play by Gregory to keep that ball from getting through, or Omar would have been in great scoring position about 10 yards out. As it is, it's back to midfield, and the throw-in for the Crimson. Headed out by Gregory. Another throw-in try for Maple Grove. Culber getting it in play. Again off Mounds View, so they'll do it again a little deeper down into Mustangs territory. Culber trying to get it to Omar, and does. Omar turning. He'll chip it to the right, headed back. And then cleared out of danger by Ava Westland, number 10, another of the captains for Mounds View. Sent right back by Maple Grove. Quall getting a foot on it and has control for Maple Grove. They'll set it back from the back end. Raymond feeding it off to her left to Culverer. And again, so go back over to Mounds View. Getty on the free kick. Kicking it downfield is off the foot there of Grace Freemuth. To the left side, out of play. Throw in Mustangs. Ella Herbert to put it in play. Nope, now it's out, and it's Maple Grove with the throw-in. Crimson possessing, pushed out of bounds. Getty stops Maple Grove's momentum for the moment. Bree Sullivan handling this throw-in. Knocked down there by Gregory and played out, or Westland rather, and played toward midfield. Mounds View with possession. Trying to squeeze through the defense, but unable to, was Laura Ballinger. Maple Grove playing it out. Mounds gets it back. Trying to get it to Ballinger again. Raymond's there. Send it back away for Maple Grove. Good action here in the first 9+ minutes of play. No score on the board between Maple Grove and Mounds View. Raymond, short pass up to Sullivan. Middle of the field, Mounds View header, rolls back though to Quall. She'll drive it out to midfield. Battle for the ball there, controlled by Mounds View's Ballinger. Taken back by Gates of Maple Grove. Pass gets picked off. Here's Mounds View with it, trying for the short pass. Gates gives a foot on it. Back into Mounds View's possession. Then the takeaway. Nicely done by Gostansky. Mounds View back to the near sideline. Quall has it. And back onto the foot of Raymond. Westland. A shot, and this will roll. A little trouble with it, but Kotzman is in there alone. Has no problem picking it up. And the senior drives it out on the goal kick to midfield. Onto the foot of Gostansky. Rolls all the way back down. Getty has it there for Mounds View. Played off of the Crimson and out. Throw in. Mustangs. Westland with it. Trying to maneuver around Gostansky. Drives it across midfield. This will roll out. Throw in Maple Grove. Culver around the throw-in. Out at midfield, throw-in. Mustangs. Chipped toward the middle of the field by Nissler. Cleared by Mounds View, back down. Freemuth. Couldn't possess it, and it's back over to the Crimson. Here's Nissler. Nissler trying to send it deep for Lund, and sent out by Ella Herbert. Throw in Maple Grove. Mounds View trying to clear it back out to midfield. Now in possession of Emily Johnson. Across the midfield, Mark Westland takes the return pass from Freemuth. Almost game free there for Emily Johnson, and Maple Grove able to cover up. Again, a strong defensive team like Mounds View. And didn't allow a scoring chance. Redlinger on the throw-in. Ball comes back to her. Didn't get much on that pass, and that allows it to be picked off by Nissler. Driven by Gostansky across midfield. Moundsville possessed there, though. Nice little move. Get the ball free for the Mustangs. And back into the play comes Toms, taking the ball away from Dybert. Moundsview now with a takeaway. Here's Johnson moving forward. Lost it, and Toms with the takeaway. The Crimson converge and get the takeaway. Gostansky to midfield. Stumbling a little bit there is Lunge. Unable to keep possession of the ball as Mounds View gets it back. Culver ahead. Nistler. Nice maneuver by her to get free. On the run. Got driven back by Getty of Mounds View. Foul on Maple Grove and a free kick for Mounds View. All the way back to Kotzman. Quall took the return pass from Sullivan. Then to Raymond out to midfield. On to Nistler's feet. Short passes. Now Toms will send it down. It's picked off. Mustangs sending it back ahead as it got to Getty. Kind of controls that defense back there for Mounds View, number 24, center back. Mustangs trying to mount an attack. Maple Grove takes care of that. On to the foot of Sarah Nistler. Sends it deep down the right side. 2-on-2 here for Maple Grove. Lund, Kostanski, shot gets blocked. It's free for Toms. A shot away and a diving stop by McAlpine. Best scoring chance of the night by far for either team. Coming here with 24:10 left in the first half. Now, Mounds View trying to get right back and transition to offense, but Maple Grove able to cut that off. Ball to midfield. And Mounds View will set back up as Getty took the pass from Gregory. Cross midfield, up in the air. Knocked down by the Mustangs. Long ball up in the air. Mounds View again. Trying to clear. Knocked down by Omar. Mounds View at midfield. Good job for a while there keeping possession by Westland. Had to take it away, but she was fouled. And that was part of the reason she lost possession of the ball. It gives Mounds View here a free kick. 51 yards out, and it'll be Olivia Getty to take this one. Getty a strong leg into a lot of traffic out in front. Comes to the side of the net, put back up into play, still free. Played to the middle by Johnson, up in the air by Dybert. Whistle the foul on Mounds View, and a free kick coming for Maple Grove. Quall across midfield. Mounds View. And it's played out across touchline, and it's Maple Grove with possession. Anna Ronaldo, Celine Klum in for Mounds View. McKenna Callan in for Maple Grove. Also in for the Crimson comes Lauren Zimmerman. Well, a throw in here for Maple Grove. Turn back over to Mounds View. Getty playing it ahead for Johnson. Emily Johnson sliding the pass through to Klum. Driven from the side to out in front. Header there by Sullivan. Nicely done by Maple Grove. Turn the ball away and get it out to midfield. Getty will chip it ahead. Then off the foot of Dybert. Arnaldo for Mounds View. Cleared by Johnson downfield. Mounds View fans, I think, thought that one went off of Raymond, but it was off the Mustangs forward instead. Off Klum, and that gives the goal kick for Maple Grove, and they drive it out to midfield. Just past the midway point of the first half, a scoreless tie so far between the Crimson and the Mustangs. Winner goes to state next week. Quarterfinals outdoors at neutral site turf fields across the metro area, and then the semifinals and championship at U.S. Bank Stadium. Ball cleared out to midfield. And set back down by Getty of Mounds View. On the right sideline. Keeping it in play is Klum. Cross to the middle and taken away there. Now a battle for it between Callan and Ballinger. Middle of the field, pretty good scoring position just out in front. Klum trying to connect there with Dybert, and Maple Grove able to clear it. Now across midfield. Take away by Mounds View as Herbert played it up the left side. We're going to have a free kick coming here for Mounds View. Foul whistled against the Crimson. Getty will take it. Send it deep. It's out in front and just goes wide. Emily Johnson there with the scoring chance, but couldn't get it down net. Mustangs able to clear the ball off the foot of Amelia Gregory. Throw in coming for Maple Grove. Crimson will get another throw in here. Hopper getting in play. She'll get another shot at it here. Trying to go to Quinn Omar, and does. Omar muscled off the ball there by Gregory. Long ball sent across midfield. Onto the foot of Maddie Raymond there. Her pass intercepted. Ball comes free, and just covering up there as Kautzman is. Celine Klum was right on top of her, but Kautzman able to handle the save, and danger averted. Ball cleared out to her right, intercepted now by Mounds View. Back come the Mustangs, shot away, and saved by Kautzman on the shot from Ballinger. Now another ball put out. Mounds View intercepts that. They're getting a little More aggressive here offensively, trying to put the ball on net, put some pressure on Kotzman. They do get another shot on net, and Ingrid Kotzman another stop. Mustangs push it down the right side. This will go out. Off of Mounds View, throw in by Maple Grove. Onto the foot of Zimmerman. She lost it. Come driving it. Got the pass and then driven toward the net by Redlinger. Cleared on a header by the Crimson. And they get it out to midfield. Now race for the ball here. Maple Grove with possession. Here's Zimmerman trying to feed it through to Omar. That gets blocked. Zimmerman gets it back. Driving toward the net, gets it on the foot of one, a shot away, or trying to get the pass away for Omar, who was in front, could have deflected it in and just missed on that opportunity. Pretty well set up by Maple Grove, and they just missed by inches to connect on that one, and that could have been in the back of the net. Kelsey Wentland into the match for Maple Grove. Ava Westland back in for Mounds View. McAlpine on the goal kick, getting it out to midfield. Zimmerman ahead and cleared away by Getty. So roll to the sideline and out. Throw in Maple Grove. We're down under 14 minutes to play here. Still 0-0 draw here at Maple Grove. Mounds View boys took out the Maple Grove boys, the top seeded team in this section, the top ranked team in the state. And the Mustang boys playing right now against Park Center for the Section 5 3A boys title over in Brooklyn Park. Takeaway at midfield by the Mustangs. Onto the foot of Klum. She'll drop it back, driven hard toward the net, but right into the arms of Ingrid Kotzman. Good long kick, but really no trouble there for Kotzman to handle that. Whistle foul on Mounds View. Free kick Maple Grove. And some of the Crimson fans, students who have come out to support the girls tonight. Ball sent wide, and this one is going to roll out of play. Goal kick Mounds View. Mustangs looking for their 13th state tournament appearance in school history. First came in 1982, the last one in 2015. Maple Grove with 3 state tournament appearances. 2017, where they were the runner-up, 2018 and 2019 state champions. Trying to make it 4 straight tonight with no real section championship last year. I guess they did play some section, so I shouldn't say that. They're 4 straight state tournament appearance. There was a section championship, so with no state tourney. Champlin Park with a really good season last year, 12-1-1, unable to advance on to state. Cross out in front. Battle for the ball there is Mounds View. Really hasn't had a great scoring chance yet tonight, trying to get one, but not yet, but perhaps will here as they will get their first corner kick of the night. Ella Herbert will set it up. away. Save made. Another shot attempt. That gets blocked. Getty trying to get in there. It's going to get whistled. And it'll go over to Maple Grove. Well, best scoring opportunity there so far in the first half for Mounds View. But we stay scoreless here. Just over 10 minutes to play in the first half. John Jacobson with you tonight on CCX Sports. Maple Grove throw in by Caitlin Kalberer. Out in the middle of the pitch, pushed ahead by Johnson of Mounds View. Good pass here. It's Dybert on the run. Got cut off. Not a good defensive play by Wetland. Cleared but not out of danger yet for Maple Grove. Good turn on the ball there by Lund, able to feed it to the middle of the field. Pushed to the left side, then played back to the middle. And cleared out by Dybert. Long ball ahead, trying to feed it to Klum, and it's back to the keeper, Kotzman. She'll roll it out to her right. And sent out by Sullivan. Out of play, Mounds View throw in. Herbert to throw it in play. Played by Gostansky to her left, intercepted by Mounds View. Maple Grove getting it back. Trying to get it to Gostansky. Back for Quall. Sends it deep. Omar goes sprawling there. And the ball picked up on the backside by McAlpine. McAlpine to midfield. And across. Quall has it. Driving it to the right. Kept in play by Lund. Trying to feed it for Gostansky, and Johnson picked that off for Mounds View. Gostansky back with it for Maple Grove. Too far in front of Omar for her to play it. A roll out, goal kick, Mounds View. Calpine will chip it to midfield. Played out by Herbert. Throw in. Maple Grove. Intercepted by Mounds View. Onto the foot of Johnson. A whistle against Maple Grove there. It'll be a free kick here, actually, for the Mustangs. It'll be taken by Getty. Crossing pass out in front. And a shot on that and the save by Kotzman. Plymouth not able to get a lot on that. She was in pretty good scoring position, but didn't get a lot behind that ball. And no problem for Kotzman to make the save. Here comes Maple Grove ahead. Westland. All played back by Mounds View to midfield. Long one put toward the net by Westland. This will go off of Maple Grove. Sullivan and out will get a corner kick for the Mustangs. Their second of the half. Ana Ronaldo on the corner. Out in front, a lot of traffic there. Shot gets blocked. And Lund possessing from Maple Grove. Got a good run on that ball, played out by Mounds View, and quickly on the other side of midfield is Maple Grove, where they will get the throw in. Under 5 minutes to go in the first half now. Real fight for the ball there between Quall and Ronaldo, who pulled Quall down and got whistled for that. Across midfield where it was headed by Mounds View's Herbert. And comes back to McAlpine. And she'll clear it to across midfield. Strong leg on the junior. Good goal kick there. Give away by Maple Grove. Mounds View trying to take advantage. Shot away here and just high and over the net. Probably Mounds View's best scoring chance there on the shot by Ana Ronaldo. Out across midfield comes Maple Grove off the goal kick. Nitzler goes down, a whistle against Mounds View. So a pretty good opportunity here on a free kick for Maple Grove. Maybe about 30 yards out. Sarah Nisler will take it for Maple Grove. Toward the front of the net, but able to adjust to the ball. McAlpine slides over and makes the save. Mounds View now on the attack. Westland puts it out in front and headed away, just out of danger. That was a good defensive play by Kendall Quall. The defender get her head on that and clear it to her right. Mounds View throw in. Missing on a header try. Now a shot gets deflected up out of play. I think this is off of Maple Grove, and it will be another corner for Mounds View. So Mustangs getting some scoring chances here later in the half that they weren't getting in the first 20 minutes or so. Now with under 2 minutes to go, another opportunity perhaps off this corner kick. Driven out in front and skips past all the Mustangs players, all the players period, and will roll out. It will be a throw-in for Mounds View. Put in play by Redlinger. Ball crossed to the middle. And played out by Gustansky. Across midfield. We'll roll down deep into Crimson territory. Mounds View intercepts as we're under a minute to go here in the first half. Ball intercepted by Toms off the pass attempt by Westland. Toms will give it on her left to Kalberer out to midfield. Battle there between Gregory and Omar, won by Mounds View. Shot away but goes well wide of the Maple Grove net. So we're down to 20 seconds to go in the first half. Ball sending it out and headed by Mounds View out. And that is going to be the end of the first half. Well, we expected a defensive battle between these two teams who have allowed a combined 16 goals all season, and we've had it. Some scoring chances, but nothing in the back of the net for either side. It's Mounds View nothing, Maple Grove nothing. You're watching coverage of the Section 5 3A section final on CCX.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Welcome back to Maple Grove High School. We're getting set for the second half of play. Mounds View, Maple Grove Section 5 3A Girls Soccer Championship tonight on CCX. Couple good scoring chances for each side in the first half. No goals, and we play on. If we were to go to overtime tonight, it would be 2 10-minute overtimes, sudden death, maximum of 2 10-minute overtimes, and no one has scored in that 20 minutes. Then we go to a shootout to determine the section champion for 2021. Maple Grove possessing here to start the second half. Maddie Raymond. Get it across midfield, cleared back. And driven deep by the Crimson. And sent out by Maple Grove. Britt Lund was the closest forward to it. We'll get a throw in here from Bree Sullivan. Trying to feed it to Omar, cleared away. Bree Sullivan had a touch on it, then couldn't keep control and cleared out by Dybert. Now come the Mustangs toward midfield onto the foot of Westland. Westland able to get it back. Driven by Herbert across midfield, with Maple Grove with possession again. Sullivan's pass almost picked off, but Maple Grove keeps possession. Raymond getting it to the middle of the field. On to the foot of Quall. Back to Raymond. Playing keep away there from Dybert. All the way to the left side. Yeah, up to the middle of the field by the Crimson. Across midfield. Now it's Mounds View with it. Whistle. We're going to have an injury timeout here. A yellow card issued as well on the foul on Maple Grove. Wentland in, replacing Gates. Olivia Getty on the free kick. Out in front. Chipped ahead to the right side, trying to get a foot on it. Was Thomas, but Toms for Maple Grove got there first. Now back in possession of the Mustangs. Played ahead by Thomas, but nobody there for Mounds View to get it back, and that results in a goal kick for Maple Grove. Cross midfield. Chipped by Wetland to the side for the Crimson. Maple Grove giving up possession here, though, as it's played by Herbert across midfield. Mounds trying to get something going here. This one will go wide and out of play off the foot of Westland. And Kotzman will get the goal kick for Maple Grove. Actually, she's going to leave it there for Kendall Quall to play. Lane Gates back into the match for Maple Grove. Off the goal kick. Played ahead by Nisler. Maple Grove trying to get a run going here. Here's Omar. Chip it and Lund. It's got to catch up with it. Pass a little bit too far out in front of her. Lund, nice job getting back to the ball. Cleared by Mounds View, and now they get it all the way out to midfield. Whistle and a foul there on Raymond as she knocked down Ballinger. Played by Getty ahead. And Tom's got it away. Westland back with it for Mounds View. She comes up limping a little bit. She ran into Sullivan. Throw in for Mounds View. Will be taken by Herbert. Sullivan intercepting. Plays it across midfield. Headed out by Getty. Throw in Maple Grove. Comes back to Getty, chips it up to midfield. Played by Raymond of the Crimson. Maple Grove back on the defensive now as this shot goes high and out of plays. Freemuth had a step on Maple Grove's defender, but didn't really have a great angle, and her shot goes wide and out of play. Still scoreless, 45 minutes into the match tonight. Quall will send it out to midfield for Maple Grove. Kept in play, but then Mounds View intercepts. Johnson sending it down the right side, out of the middle of the field to Ballinger. Ballinger trying a little give and go there. Shot high and just over the net. Good scoring chance, but Charlotte Dybert high on her attempt and out of play. Nice little passing there by Mounds View, but unable to cash in. Maple Grove now across midfield. Nisler for Omar. Getty back defensively. Omar's pass comes back to Nisler. And this will roll to McAlpine, who makes the save. Chipped by Quall of Maple Grove, back out to midfield, skipped past Toms. Mounds View's got possession now. Here's Johnson with it. Maple Grove the takeaway at midfield. Mounds View getting it right back. Back and forth they go here. Cleared out by the Crimson to the left, so roll out in the Mounds View throw-in. Redlinger getting it back in play. Knocked back out by Maple Grove. Redlinger's throw in. One-on-one battle there. Now Mounds View gets the takeaway. Then they give it back. Quall driving it to the sideline and out. And off of Freemuth, throw in Maple Grove. Calber on the throw-in. Out of play, headed out. Well, it stays in. No, well, it did go out. Okay, and then we get the throw-in for Mounds View. Right along that far sideline and out. Off the Crimson. Redlinger on the throw-in. From midfield, Maple Grove with possession. Omar, and a nice takeaway from behind. There's Charlotte Dybert. Came from behind her, able to take the ball away. It's out of play, and it will be another throw-in for Maple Grove. All played out in front. Here's a shot away, and so we'll roll wide of the net. Goal kick, Mounds View. Again, the first meeting between these two sides in 6 years when they played for the section championship here, won by Mounds View. Lund had a foot on it. Mounds View getting it back. Westland will play it off to her left. A little physical play along the side between Ava Westland and Bree Sullivan. We can get a throw in here for Mounds View. Here's Toms for Maple Grove. Nisler. Nice little pass. Gates tries to play it through. Oh, and just missing on that chance for Maple Grove. That was the best scoring chance here for the second half. That was Lauren Zimmerman for Maple Grove. And just deflects wide. McAlpine will put it back into play. Played out by Herbert. Throw in Maple Grove. Sullivan. One trying to get it out front, and we're going to get a corner kick for Maple Grove. Their first of the night as it went off of Olivia Getty and out. Well, Britt Lund will set it up on the corner here for Maple Grove. Trying to help break this scoreless tie. Out in front, knocked down by McAlpine. Ball is loose, cleared by Westland. Out of bounds, throw in Maple Grove. Throw in by Sullivan. Zimmerman dropping it back. Sullivan arcing toward the far side. Nisler with the header, and McAlpine goes up and makes the save. Quickly back to the other end comes Mounds View, and Kotzman's going to come out and play that ball. Mounds View quickly got it downfield. Ballinger was in the scoring area, but Kotzman able to get to the ball. Now Maple Grove trying to turn it back the other way. Ball comes loose, shot away, McAlpine the save. She'll send the goal kick across midfield. Pass blocked. Gives Mounds View a chance. Header backward by Freemuth. Ends up in a turnover. Maple Grove. Possession. Nissler chased there by Redlinger. Nissler, and then coming up into the play defensively is Amelia Gregory to break it up. Ball middle of the field. And possessed now by Westland. Send it out to midfield. Driven deep there by Thomas. Raymond with it and gives it to Sullivan. Turnover as Mounds View gets it back. Pass to the left, staying on side, and the shot wide off the side of the net by Freemuth. Had a couple of shots here in the second half, but has been wide to the left on both of them. Not by much, but both out of play. So possession again for Maple Grove. With 25 minutes to go here in the second half. Here come the Mustangs now. Shot away and a goal! Ava Westland, the senior forward, able to drive it over the head of Ingrid Kotzman. And with 25:07 to go in the second half, Mounds View has a 1-0 lead. For Westland, her 8th goal of the season. You're talking before the match with head coach Caitlin Fast. She said, she's our leading scorer. We've got a lot of girls. It's a pretty balanced scoring attack. There's not one player that's necessarily our go-to player. And you could say the same for Maple Grove, but the leading goal scorer is the one that has come through and broken Mounds View out on top here. Ava Westland, 8 goals now and 3 assists on the season. And the Mustangs up 1-0. 24.5 minutes to go in the second half. Let's see how Maple Grove responds. They've had some scoring opportunities here. The best one came in the first half, and Lauren McAlpine had to make a diving stop on a ball. With about 11 minutes to go in the first half. Not been challenged quite as much here in the second half. Still plenty of time to go. Whistle the foul on Mounds View. We get a free kick here for Maple Grove. Kendall Quall out it across midfield. Race with the ball down the left side goes Rinaldo. And sent it wide of the net. Really in a tough spot. I think more going to put it toward the front of the net and have a great angle on that ball. It goes out. Maple Grove will get the goal kick here. Throw in Crimson. Bree Sullivan on the throw-in. Broke it up on the header. Nice little move to get free. Comes Dybert. And sent it to the side of the net. It's scooped up by Kotzman. Off the goal kick. It's Mounds View gets control. Taken by Ronaldo. Back out to midfield. Mustangs. Back on the move. Here's Ronaldo. Driven off the ball. We're going to whistle here, I believe, against Sullivan. Yep. Free kick coming for the Mustangs. Herbert on the free kick. Herbert puts it on net. Ball is stopped and then cleared away. Just wide of the net. Fortunate for Maple Grove, there wasn't a white jersey right out in front. Allowed Raymond to clear it out for Maple Grove. It will be a quarter kick for Mounds View, but dangerous play there as it came off of Kotzman. Now let's see what the Mustangs can muster off this corner. Kept the low in front. A lot of traffic there. Kick high and out of play off the foot of Klum. So Herbert went low on the corner. A lot of traffic to the front side of the net, and Maple Grove comes away with it still being a 1-0 score here, midway through the second half. Quinn Omar back into the match. Caitlin Callbearer out. Long ball here. Lund trying to catch up to it for Maple Grove and can't. It's out of play. Throw in coming by Herbert. Taken away by Lund. Lund Herbert then. A nice sliding tackle to take it back away from Lund. Long one driven toward the front of the net, trying to free Zimmerman there. Zimmerman one-on-one with Getty, who got the foot on it, able to play it out for Mounds View. Throw in by Bree Sullivan. In front, Omar's got a couple people around her. Got it towards Zimmerman, but then cleared out by Herbert. Whistle foul here on Mounds View. Free kick for Maple Grove. Come about 35, 40 yards out, it looks like. By Quall, but out of play. Sit wide of the net. Mounds View substitution. Ava Westland, their goal scorer, comes back into the match. Ball coming back to McAlpine. Mounds View on the season. At one point had 10 straight shutouts. If this results hold, this would be their biggest shutout of the season. Send them to the state tournament for the first time in 6 years. A collision here between players. Looks like this is going to go against Maple Grove. Gates, I don't think he agreed with the call. We'll get a free kick here for Mounds View. Westland to take it. Well high. Not a play. Goal kick Maple Grove. Driving it out to midfield. That's coming. Ronaldo got a foot on it rather. And able to keep it in play. Nice job by Dybert. Crossing ball to the front. And Tom's getting back into the play defensively. Got a foot on the ball and got it ahead of Lauren Ballinger, who was the forward down deep for Mounds View. It does result in a corner kick, though, for the Mustangs. And it's Herbert on the corner. Save made. And who's it going to be off of? Looks like off of Maple Grove. So Herbert will try it again. Out in front, redirected by Westland, but there defensively for Maple Grove is Sullivan to play it toward midfield. Chipped back ahead by Herbert and wide out of play. Mounds View, as I mentioned in the first half, not much going offensively. The first half of the first 40 minutes of play, but since then they've been pretty good. They have the one goal, but they've had a handful of other scoring opportunities here on the Crimson. And have locked down Maple Grove for the most part tonight at the other end of the field. That's kind of been their MO this season. Score just enough to win and do not allow the other team scoring chances. Only 6 goals allowed on the year. Maple Grove, for their part, has been very good defensively as well. As I mentioned in the first half, just 10 goals allowed. I'm going to whistle a foul here. Getty didn't like that call, but it's going to be a free kick here for Maple Grove. Sullivan is going to come over and play it for the Crimson. See how they want to play this. Sullivan out in front, header, and then a redirect and high and over the net. On the try by Lund. Oh, it was a nice play by Maple Grove, and Britt Lund just a little too high with her shot. Maple Grove's best scoring chance in the second half. Down to 14 minutes to go in the match. Still 1-0 Mounds View. Take away by Maple Grove. Raymond then losing it. Comes back to Quall of the Crimson. To midfield where it was stopped by Redlinger. Now on to the foot of Dybert. Mounds View with a chance. Little pass intended for Ronaldo, and Raymond got there first. Ballinger trying a little through ball to Ronaldo, but Maple Grove there defensively to stop it. Grace Freemuth. Ada Thomas in for Mounds View. Mustangs throw in by Westland, headed by Quall. Nisler, or midfield, trying to get it to Omar, but intercepting was Emily Johnson from Mounds View. And Kotzman able to come up and play the ball. Kick to midfield, Omar with the header. Sent by Thomas across midfield, or excuse me, by Raymond across midfield, and out of play off Mounds View. Throw in will be by Raymond. Nisler to the foot of Gostansky. Played back out by Mounds View across midfield. Maple Grove trying to spring Lund down that sideline, and getting a touch on it was Herbert. Played back out to midfield and out of play by the Mustangs. Raymond on the ball to Omar. Kostansky played out by Mounds View. Out they come to midfield, turning with the ball. Ballinger. Ballinger able to play it for Thomas. Ball coming down, and Quall went down, and Freeman's got whistled there. On the foul, free kick, Maple Grove. Right across midfield. Played back by the Mustangs' Gregory. A battle on the sideline, out of play, last touched by Maple Grove. Throw in by Westland. Another throw in. We are inside of 10 minutes to go in the second half. Mounds View holding to a 1-0 lead on the goal by Abel Westland. 15 minutes into this second half. Westland has it here. Chip toward the front. Header, race for the ball. Thomas battling Bree Sullivan over there. It's off of Sullivan. Throw in for Mounds View. This one off the Mustangs. Throw in for the Crimson. Tom's pass gets intercepted by Westland. Westland then taking the return pass, comes in, a shot away and a goal. That was a great pass. And then Westland buries it, and it's 2-0. And with 8:36 to play in the match, Mounds View now with a 2-goal lead in pretty good position. Now Maple Grove's going to have to take some chances defensively in order to get more pressure in on Mounds View on Lauren McAlpine. 8.5 minutes to go. Kelsey Wentland had a foot on the ball. Here's Grace Freemuth. She had the assist a moment ago. Now it's Maple Grove getting it back out to midfield. Driven by Kendall Quall. Throw in for the Crimson. Wentland. Played by Dybert at the midfield. Quall intercepting the pass that Thomas was trying to send ahead. Omar. Left side. It's Allison Lindblom's in the match now for Maple Grove, looking to cross it in front for Zimmerman. Played back out by Moundsview. Well, the Mustangs have just been so good tonight in breaking up passes and scoring chances. We had substitutions on both sides. Lund is still playing with a little ginger on her feet, as is Mounds View's Charlotte Dybert, who came out there. And Bree Sullivan for Maple Grove. And now we're ready for play again. Throw in for Maple Grove. Ball sent out by Lindblom. Goal kick for Mounds View. Corner kick here coming, though, for Maple Grove. Put by Lund in front. Zimmerman trying to get a foot on it. Can't. And Mounds View able to play it out of danger, as it was cleared out by Gregory. Race for the ball down in the Mounds View or Maple Grove end, played out by McKenna Callan. We get the throw in by Brinallo. Brinallo getting it in, but it comes right to Toms of Maple Grove. Back to Mounds View, where Herbert has it near midfield. I'll drive it back down. Knocked out by Callan. Be a throw in for Mounds View, and they're just happy to keep it at this end of the pitch and keep running more clock. Callan will play it out. Mustangs will send it Herbert toward the front of the Maple Grove net. He's Ronaldo. Little give and go there, gets the ball back. Now trying to get past Callan, will play it to the front by Quall, and it'll spin to the keeper Kotzman. Time running out on the Crimson. Just over 4 minutes to go in the second half. Mounds View that close to winning the section championship. McKenna Callan up in the air across midfield. Mounds View boys closing in on a section championship over at Park Center, up 3-0 late in that match. Well, it might be a clean sweep for Mustang soccer here tonight, both on the road. Quall across midfield. Zimmerman trying to play it ahead. Cleared by Gregory. Westland has got both goals tonight. Sends it deep for Mounds View. And again, at this point, you're not even that concerned. You're not connecting on that pass. You're just sending it deep and making Maple Grove play that much farther on the pitch. Ball taken away at midfield by Johnson. Played by Callan, ahead to Quall. That's knocked down. Westland's got a couple already tonight. Sends another shot, and this one high and out of play. Down to 2.5 minutes to play. To midfield. Maple Grove's not even been able to get much in the way of scoring chances here since that second goal. Mounds View is locked down. Well, it's a throw in. Comes back. Callan dropping it for Raymond. Across midfield, Mounds View sending it. Raymond, and it goes off of Westland and out. Throw in for the Crimson. Sent toward the front of the Crimson net where Kotzman has it. Possessed by Mounds View, played by Redlinger, across midfield. Maple Grove's Omar trying to get possession, shielded off the ball by Ballinger. Now it comes free. Comes back to Nisler. Drives a shot, and the save made by McAlpine with 45 seconds to go. McAlpine sending it deep across midfield. Toms knocks it down for Maple Grove on the header. Westland will drive it wide of the net. Goal kick for Maple Grove. Mounds View fans making noise now as their team closing in on the section championship. Ball played ahead by Maple Grove. Comes to Zimmerman, gets a shot away. McAlpine will dive out, and that will do it. The Mounds View Mustangs, the 2021 Section 5 3A champions in girls soccer. 2 goals in the second half from Ava Westland have given Mounds View the 13th section championship in school history and their first in 6 years. Tough night for the Maple Grove seniors playing their last match of high school soccer tonight. 11 girls in all, seniors for this Maple Grove team who sees their season end here in the section championship as they finish the year with a record of 13-3-2. Mounds now with their 15th win of the season. They go to 15-2-2. Again, seeding for the state tournament comes up Saturday. And the Mustangs will find out then when and where their state quarterfinal round match will be next Tuesday through Thursday at a neutral site across the metro area. That will do it for our coverage of soccer tonight. Thanks to our crew. Congratulations to both of these teams for outstanding seasons. And congratulations to the Mounds View Mustangs on the section championship. They will move on to state. I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much for watching our coverage of high school soccer tonight at Maple Grove High School. Final score again, Mounds View 2, Maple Grove 0.